What is the difference between SET and SET and environment variables in Windows? What is the difference between SET and SET? As per my understanding, both are used to set environment variables. SET is for user variables. SET is for shell variables.
I'm afraid it's not quite that simple. Environment variables are not limited by scope, as you suggest, but you are right that the lifetime of the value in the variable is different when comparing the verbs. SET modifies the current shells, the windows, environment values, and the change is available immediately, but it is temporary. The change will not affect other shells that are running, and as soon as you close the shell, the new value is lost until such time as you run SET again. SET modifies the value permanently, which affects all future shells, but does not modify the environment of the shells already running. You have to exit the shell and reopen it before the change will be available, but the value will remain modified until you change it again. See here for an example, this URL.
Actually, we can set variable at 3 scopes. 1. Shell. 2. User. 3. System, machine, or global. Set, create or update the current shell scope for temporary. Set, create or update the current user environment variables for permanent. In GUI user and system environment variables. Adding a point that was missed by other answerers. To set a system environment variable rather than a user environment variable, we just need to use the /m option in the SET command and run it from an elevated administrator command prompt. Example. Open command prompt as administrator and run. Explanation. The above command will append c:\users\user\libs to the already existing path variable system environment variable. Without the /m argument, it will make changes to or create a user-level path variable only. From the SET user manual, /m specifies that the variable should be set in the system-wide, he_local_machine, environment. The default is to set the variable under the he_current_user environment.
SET.x is a program that sets user/system environment variables in the registry, which is used for future process creation. SET is a command that shows the process environment variables in the environment in the parameter block in the PEB of the current process, which show the user and system variables as well as variables defined by the current or parent processes using SET, as well as allowing more variables to be defined in it by the current process, and the changes to the environment can be viewed from Process Explorer. send/c set variable equals value will set variables for the child process, send.x, that it creates, which attaches itself to the parent, send.x, console window and does not allocate its own, and inherits the parent's environment, so it won't take effect when you perform set after that from within the same window, because it be referring to the parent process, say nd.x. Top-level processes inherit their environment directly from the registry, and Explorer.x dynamically updates its environment variables, unlike most other apps, so when you set it won't even update the current process environment, only the registry, which is either read by Explorer.x, or the Explorer.x process is updated by the Windows API function that sets the environment variable, less likely, such that future opened, say nd.xs inherit Explorer.xs environment, as they are children.
Concentration question.